Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. So we're still at the Elddis launch and this is vlog number 2. So what we're going to do is just going to have an overview of the 2022 models that we can see all the way down there. So there's going to be a variety of layouts, but what I'm going to do is just start at the end, work my way up just so you can have a look at them. So we'll start down here with the Camino, the Compass Camino. Now I like these, they've got the blue sides which just gives it a bit of a ping and they're always nicely finished. We'll just have a quick look at this one. This is the 660. So it gives you an idea of the furnishings for 2022. So we've got a purple cushion, as you can see, and an oatmeal curtain with a purple band on it. And as I say, the Compass range, it's always quite a nice one. It's a little bit different. As you can see, we've got this sort of medium toned wood. We've got this really big sink that we saw in the Buccaneers, which I like. And we've got the Dometic Tower fridge and freezer and the Russell Hobbs microwave. On this layout, it's the central washroom and the rear transverse island bed. So there's a lot of similarities to the Buccaneers here, to be fair. Good size shower cubicles and good size bedrooms. As you can see, retracted double bed, which gives plenty of floor space. Again, in this vlog, unfortunately, I don't have sizes, dimensions, weights or prices, but at least we can have a bit of a look around. So this gives us an idea of the colour scheme on the Compass Camino for 2022. Now I'll say that was the 660 layout, which is the rear transverse bed. We've also then got the 650 layout. That's another twin axle. The benefit of some of these ranges is that although they're longer on the twin axle, they're not 8 feet in width, because not everybody does want that 8-foot wide caravan. So there's options available through Elddis to have it more on, generally I think they're 7 feet and 7 inches. So this is the lounge area in this layout, and I do like these L shapes, but as I always say, it's whether it works for you, because if you're a couple, it's okay. If you're a family of 3 or 4, it becomes a little bit tricky about where you're going to be sitting. Now this layout, this has got the island bed on the back wall, as we can see here. We've still got the centre washroom, but we've got the large island bed here. Again, I do quite like that layout, but you generally sometimes do get a shorter bed because it's coming down the caravan as opposed to across it. There's not always the space on the floor there to allow for those longer beds. And it's quite a dark back bedroom, is that? So one to consider. Right, we've then got the Camino 554. So if you're not wanting twin axles, then you don't have to have one. So this one here, single axle caravan. This is quite a nice layout. It's quite spacious. It gives you a feeling of a nice light as you come in. A smaller, more compact lounge, because obviously it's not a particularly wide caravan and it's only short as well. And on this model, we're going to find the under counter Dometic fridge and freezer there. So no tower in this one, but you do still get a microwave. You get a really nice long mirror at the back there as well, as we can see. We've got that side island bed, and then we've got a washroom at the back. We'll just poke our heads in and be a little bit nosy, because why not? So nice shower room. There's a big cubicle. I'd rather have a bigger shower and less floor space, because I do shower in the van and I'd rather have more space in it, because I don't just stand in my bathroom. So there we go, that's very nice. This one does have the Alder wet central heating as well. The Camino range, in the Compass range, the Camino is at the top, so you do get extra features such as the Alder wet central heating as opposed to the air blown. And then we're going to get the 550, which is there, and this is the 574. Now the Capiro is the next step down. We don't get those coloured sides, as you can see. Do still get the gas point externally. This one's a single axle model, and we do have nice lounge inside. We'll carry on and make our way up the Capiro models. We do have the 554 in this range. We've got the 550. Now that's a little bit different. And we've also got the 520. So if you are a couple and you're not concerned about having a bed, then the 520 model could well be a nice couples van for you. We'll just pop into this one just so we can see it. Now this is sort of the next step down in the range, but again, you're not missing out on anything. We've got this huge sunroof, loads of room at the front as we can see. And these have got really long sofa beds, because these are going to be used either as singles to sleep on, or you can change this into one big double. And to be fair, these look well over, I think these could be 6 foot, maybe 3, 4, I'm not sure. They're very, very long. We then have a really good sized kitchen in this model. Loads of space up there, look. And we've got a good worktop, good sink. We've got the electric and gas hob, gas grill, under counter, fridge, freezer, gas oven, and on the near side of the caravan you get this huge big worktop space, storage, there's still a microwave, another great big mirror, and then this rear washroom. And this is nice, so because you've not got the bed, it gives more space for other things, like this massive shower cubicle which we can see there. That's really nice. We've got the Thetford toilet, and then there's a little bit of cupboard space there. And then you get this really good wardrobe as well on the side here. Just see if I can open this. There we go. So now this model, as we can see, there's your header tank for the Alder. So we're still getting wet central heating even at this level, which is pretty good. So there we go. I'll close that up. Right, let's venture on. Come on. There's so much to see today. Right, so next we've got the Casita. Now the Casita is the Compass entry levels, and we've got large models on these. We do have the 8 foot wide. This is a family layout, as you can see there, the 868. I'll just show you one of these because we haven't particularly looked at family layouts apart from on the Buccaneer. So on this one, this is a layout. I've done a proper review on this, not on the Casita, but on the, I'm not sure if it was the Avant, but you get the bunk beds for the kids. You also get a fixed bed. And if I just turn around, you can see the furnishings for 2022 on these models. We've got some, looks like flowers. As you know, furnishings aren't particularly my thing. We've got some oatmeal-y curtains again with an almost peachy coloured tie back there, but gives you an idea, and the wood colour scheme on this range for 2022. And the Compass Casita again, it's a good level caravan. They're always well equipped, seem quite popular. So that's those. There's also in the 8 series layouts, there's the 868, the 860, which is that one there. We've got the 840, and then we start coming down to the single axle caravans. So here we go. We're going to find that we've got the 585, which is a single axle. We're going to get the 554, and we'll just go into this one as well. So on the 554, layout we've seen before, but give you an idea. And we've got that island bed that obviously pulls out, nice rear washroom. And we've got the 550 and the 454, and the 454, as I say, another slightly different layout. Let's just dive in this one. Now this has got a nice L-shaped lounge, as we can see here, plenty of space there, that's really nice. And then at the back we do have a fixed bed. It's a rear transverse island bed, good sized kitchen. There's a little bit of worktop space missing, but I do like what I see here. A little bit of a drawer there, and there's some sort of flap in that as well. There would be a table on this model to eat at, obviously. And then we've got the fixed bed at the back. So if you're looking for a fairly small couples van but with a bed and the L-shaped lounge, that could be the one. Right, so that's those models. What I'm going to do now is we'll venture over to the Explore and we'll take a look at these. Now, Explore really is sort of an entry level in the entire Elddis range. I don't like to use the word basic, but to be fair, these are basic, but they do exactly what they say on the tin. And if you're wanting a new caravan but you don't have a huge budget, these are brilliant. So let's have a look first of all. So here we've got the Explore 304. So I'll have a quick look. Now this one, it's absolutely tiny. As you can see, it's just got white sides, very plain and simple, but really nice. Got nice little lights at the back. We've got, again, little simple Explore there. And these are very compact, they're very lightweight, so if you're concerned about towing and B plus E, the Explore range could be for you. So we get one huge window at the front, plenty of light coming in. Really like the little wraparound there. And we've got a television point, so we're not going to go without. And this little window's really nice as well. So that's nice for looking out. We do have a well-equipped kitchen. We've got the flap there. We've got the gas hob and a dual fuel oven and grill. Lots of drawers and storage and vibrant curtains. A little bit retro. Don't know what you think, but potentially a little bit retro. There's a little dinette area here. And there's also a drop-down bunk. So you are going to be able to use that if you have got children or somebody that's maybe a little bit more lightweight can sleep there. This here will also convert into a berth. That table will fold down, and this will convert as well into a huge double. So you're going to get loads of sleeping space in this really compact little caravan. And then we've got a nice little all-in-one washroom. Again, very simple, but it all works. So toilet, wash basin, we've got a shower. So there we go. So yeah, don't discount the Explore range, would be my advice. So then we also get a 442 in the Explore, as we can see here. You're also going to get the 554. Now obviously a lot of these layouts are very similar across each range. It's just a different level of equipment and luxury. And we get the 585. So if you want to know more about the Explores, then obviously drop onto their website and have a look. So what we'll do is we'll carry on down. Now we're going to get to the Elddis Avante next. So these are what I would consider entry levels again, but they're quite always well equipped. We've got various layouts. This is the 550. We've got the 554. Let's go and have a look at this one. So on this layout, sorry, these are middle of the range. So yeah, these are middle of the range of the Avante. So let's have a look. So the colour scheme. Okay, so we've got like almost a peachy coloured trim for 2022. We've got the light wood, so that lifts it a bit. We've got good space. Now we find we've got a different sink on this range. Instead of having the sort of stainless steel big one, we've got this black one. But again, this is a layout that we've seen before, but just gives you an idea of the colours. So that's an Avante. And again, these are always well equipped as well. You're going to get your ATC on these and various other things. This is the 585 layout, so just have a look at this one. This is different altogether. Now at the front, as we can see, we've got this big lounge area, but then at the back we're going to get another lounge area, an L shape. So that's nice. So we've got the washroom's going to be on the off side of the caravan, and as we venture back, this is going to convert. I don't know if you can just see that on the wall, but that looks to me like that'll convert into a bunk and create a bunk bed space in here. I don't know how many berths this caravan is off the top of my head. Again, these are things that I to have to look out on this layout. I think this might be the new layout that was mentioned as the rear L shape with the bunk bed. So if that's the case, I will try and get a review of one of these when they land in the dealerships. So that's quite a nice layout. That was a 585, so that's a little bit different, but yeah, I'll try and get a review of one of those. So we'll just carry on down. You've then got the 8-foot range, the Avante 860. I have reviewed a few of these before, not the 2022s, but they are still very similar. Obviously, we've just got some changes to fabrics and what have you. Then we move on to the Affinity. Now the Affinities are the next step up from the Avante. The popular models, they still have the white sides, but we do get the Alder wet central heating on these. I don't have any figures or anything like that on those to give you today, but we'll go in and have a look at the furnishings on those to see what they're like for 2022. So let's dive in here. Oh, this is nice. So straight away, we've got this nice dark wood. We've got these lighter cupboards. This has got a little bit sort of a mini Buccaneer feel, to be honest. They've gone green in here. People, I don't know, would you call it jade? I don't know. You know me and my fabrics. We've got the oatmeal curtains. We've got that green trim on the curtains. The cushions. I like these. And then it's nicely finished on there. Got a flap there for the worktop. And then we've got that rear island bed again. Centre washroom. Just gives you an idea. But yeah, so this is nicely finished. I do quite like that finish. It's not for everybody. Right, so we carry on. We've got the Affinity then in the 554, which we've seen quite a few of those. We've got the 574. Then we move on to the Crusaders. Now, the Crusader, I've always quite liked these. If you don't want a big 8-foot Buccaneer, then the Crusader's worth thinking about, because not everybody wants an 8-foot wide caravan. I totally get that. Or you might not be able to go up to that price. It might be a bit heavy for you. Could be a lot of reasons. The Crusader does quite a lot for you. If you're still looking for something a little bit blingy, this could be the one for you. So let's just have a quick look. We'll go down the ranges. So we've got the Aurora. Now, like most of the ranges, a lot of these are island beds. There are some single bed models, but we've got the Aurora. And then we've got the Mistral. And then we come down to the start of the twin axles. And we've got the Borealis. I think I've reviewed a Borealis recently, back end of last year sometime. So we'll just go in and have a look at the colour schemes in here. So coming in, we've got, this is an L shape, as we can see, with the Avtex TV. So a layout that is available on the Buccaneers. And these ones for 2022, we've gone blue. We've got blue cushions, blue trim on the curtains, as we can see there. There's the Avtex TV. You do get the Alder wet central heating, the centre washroom there. I won't go through all the layouts because we've seen a lot of that on a couple of the other models, but it just gives you an idea of the colours. One thing I like is, if you can see on the windows on these, on the Crusaders, they're so well tinted, you just cannot see in. So if you like your privacy, these are definitely ones to consider. I must say, I do like these Crusaders. So we've got the Storm there, and we've got the Zephyr, last but not least. Again, these are fairly, you're probably going to be, I don't know the current prices for this next year, but you're going to be at 30,000 plus for a Crusader. But as I say, nice if you're not wanting the 8-foot wide caravan. Various layouts and styles. They do have really good sized kitchens. We've gone back to that big stainless steel sink, as you can see. I don't know if it's made of stainless steel, it just looks like it. It could be made of anything, so don't quote me on that, but yeah, big sink, nice tap. We've got the Thetford appliance. We've got the huge Dometic tower fridge freezer, microwave, lots of storage space, big mirror, and then we've got the rear washroom. We'll just pop our heads in just to be nosy. Yeah, so another really good shower. Nice base, and what I like about that is there's no shelf overhanging it, so you can actually use the sink properly. Obviously these have got the Alder wet central heating, and there's loads of lighting that I can see dotted about as well. So we'll dive back out of this one. There we go. And as I say, last but not least was that Zephyr. So those are Crusaders. So that is a really quick just whip around of the 2022 Elddis Caravans. It gives you an idea about the furnishings, the colours that are going to be used. So if you're looking at one of these models and you're ordering a 2022 product, these are the colour schemes you're going to be getting. There's that new layout, I think it was maybe the 585, the one with the L shape sofa at the back and the bunk bed. That looks interesting. I'm going to try and get some reviews on that. I think from what I remember that was available maybe on the Avante, maybe the Compass, was it the Compass Camino, and maybe the Explore. I'd have to check because I could be telling you a whole load of lies, but yeah, that's a very different layout. So there we go, those are the new Caravans from Elddis for 2022. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.